Get your official Toshi merch, join my private network, and check out my courses linked in the description and bio. All right, y'all, so we are back with another Bitcoin video. In this one, I'm going to be reminding you all of something I showed you all in the past on the channel, but a lot of people may not have been around. There are a lot of new people here who may not have seen these tactics and how basically America and the whole banking system was built. But we're gonna go over it because I'm gonna show you the tactics that's being used right now and how it's not for your benefit. It is, things are being done to potentially screw you all over. And I don't want y'all to fall for the same trick they've been doing for 100 years. Like, they ain't even mixed it up. There's no remix, there's no twist, no turn. It's just the same thing over and over, bro. And I want as many regular people to change their lives and make as much money as possible. That's what I want. I want to see everybody win and not fall for the same old patterns with no changes. So that's what we're going to be checking out. As you can see, Bitcoin keeps dipping and keeps going up, down, up, down. This is what's going on right now. There's a lot of manipulation happening right now. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people are trying to time the market. I see people telling me in my videos all the time, oh, you're stupid. That's why I took all my money out. It's like, I don't care. I invest with proper strategy, which means the money that I'm putting in that's where it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be in the investment. Something's not gonna happen. I'm gonna get scared and take it out. No, I'm just gonna make more money to put it in and buy the dip. It's like my money, where else is my money gonna go? I'm gonna be spending it to DoorDash. I'm gonna be going out partying or something. Like, come on, my money is supposed to be in the market, and I'm gonna buy my asset and I'm going to hold my asset. I am an investor. That's what it means to be an investor and invest. Everyone sits here and thinks there's some great trader because they can take their money out, like, because they soft and they don't know what's going to go on. I know what's going to go on. The price is going to go down. I don't know how far. Then it's going to eventually go up, like it always does. The same patterns has happened the entire time. So what am I sitting here like a goofy trying to time the market for when that's not what I specialize in? I'm not trading. I am investing. Investing means buy, hold, and shut up. It's that simple. Everybody overcomplicating, trying to sit here and time the market, playing a game that you're not going to win at. They are in full control. You're not going to win sitting here thinking that you can outsmart them because their whole goal in doing everything that they're doing is to screw you over. So go ahead and try to play that game against these billionaires if you want to. I'm cool. I'm going to take the Warren Buffett approach and I'm chilling. That's what it is. That's how I'm approaching it. But let me put y'all on game. A lot of people don't know what's happening right now. So check it out. Blackrock, they saying that, like, before we get into that, this is the fear. This is the fear and greed index. Remember what Warren Buffett says: be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. We are at extreme fear right now. This is the most bullish time. This right now is the times when millionaires are getting made. Right now is when millionaires are getting made. You got people pulling their money out thinking they're so smart. This is the time where smart money is buying more. That's what's going on. This is where we are right now. Extreme fear. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt if you want to, but listen, I listen to the people who are billionaires and who are successful and who's been giving game for a long time, man. Giving game for a long time. But check it out. Bitcoin and ETH are dumping. BlackRock is selling. Do they know something? This is it's finna make sense what's going on right now because I'm finna show y'all some game. I'm finna show y'all how the banking system came into existence and exactly how they screwed over the little man. They screwed over everybody and everyone falls for the same strategy. It's like, it's not even an original playbook. Everyone falls for the same thing time and time again, but we gonna get into that. So what is BlackRock really doing? Why are they actually selling? We gonna talk about it. It's been lost in all the noise, but this month, BlackRock flipped Grayscale to become the largest Ethereum ETF. The Ethereum ETFs has been a success, just not as exciting as Bitcoin, but the ball is rolling. So you think they became the biggest to then just dump it? This is a big money maker for them now. This is a huge success for them now. So they did that so they could abandon ship and just only milk that cow one time. They jump in, put all this money in, hype all this up to get one milk and leave. What billionaire you know do that? They're gonna milk you dry. They're gonna milk you to the bone. They're gonna squeeze every last cent out of this. This is what they do. They need a lot more pumps. They need a lot more transactions. This is all just common sense, to be honest. They not coming in for a quick one-off. No, they want it all. This is what happens when you become billionaires and stuff like that. You get extremely greedy. So for some reason, these dudes is mad greedy. But that's great, because we know that they're greedy. We know their intentions is to milk and milk and milk and milk. And in order to do that, that means some people have to win. They gotta let a few of us rodents win and get a few millions off of it while they get their billions and billions and billions up. Like that's what it is. Some of us insects get to benefit from this. And trust me, I plan to be one of those insects. So that's just how I'm coming. That's how I feel, yo. So listen, you can sit here and try to outsmart them, think that you better than these guys. Cool, okay, you do you. Hopefully you as good as you think you is. I'm not even finna attempt to be that good. I'ma just play it smart. So check it out. Breaking, BlackRock has downloaded $10 billion from their wallet, likely to sell it and rebuy at 66K. Now this, they're gonna sell it, dump it, make Bitcoin fall to 66K is what he's saying, and then buy back in. What number do you guys like, 66 or 69? I am so happy today. So he's saying that, like, my mentor says that it can go down to like 70K. But yeah, like we got one more, like look at this, Trump, and then of course they're getting ready for the political side of things. He's telling people to buy the dip. Obviously they're gonna be able to say in the future, oh, we told every American to buy. We told you to buy the dips. We're on your side. Like we called this. We looking out for the people. This is what they're going to be running on. So of course they're setting this up that they can run on this later and say that they told us. So so yeah, this is what's going. Like I'm reading. This is how I'm digesting and reading into everything. And I could be reading them like a book right now. Who knows though? Time will tell. I'm here for it. I'm patient. But check this out. Check this out. So you want to understand what's going on right now? Why suddenly people who are getting so much money from this is now selling and is now looking crazy? First off, BlackRock is selling all the stuff that their customers want them to sell. They're not selling their own supply. But check it out. Let's get some information.
Most powerful banker in the
Hold on. We gotta switch that around. Okay.
world just died, and when you study his family, it becomes clear why people can't afford homes and college. The story goes back to the 1700s and a banker named Mayer Rothschild.
So this has been happening since the 1700s. They've been using this same strategy since the 1700s. The 1700s, this is how long they've been using this strategy. And notice the posts that people are making. Like, we gonna jump into it, but check this out. Where's that post at? Do they know something? Do they know something? Keep this in mind. I want y'all to remember this. Do they know something? Now let's get back into it.
And he made an amazing discovery that there was more wealth lending money to governments than individual people. And to stay with me, because this will explain why Gen Z can't afford anything. Rothschild would have 5 sons who he would send to 5 different countries across Europe to start central banks: Germany, Austria, England, Italy, and France. And by the early 1800s, the Rothschild family was funding both sides of the Napoleonic Wars, which was the real World War I. And funding both sides of wars would become part of the business model. Well, Napoleon would be defeated at the Battle of Waterloo, and the Rothschilds had gotten the news before everyone else. They knew that England won the war. Well, they start selling off all their English war bonds, and they make sure everyone could see them do it.
So they knew that England won the war, but they started selling it all off to make it look like they lost and they had information that everybody else didn't know about. They all start selling to cause a panic. That like peep game.
Everyone could see them do it. And when everyone saw the Rothschilds selling their bonds, they started to sell theirs. They assumed that the Rothschilds had information that England was going to lose the war. And when everyone started selling their war bonds, the Rothschilds bought them back for pennies on the dollar. And later that week, when everyone else found that England won the war, the Rothschilds basically owned the country. And as Nathan Rothschild said, "Give me control of a nation's money supply, and I care not who makes its laws."
So the people got screwed over, falling for tricks, falling for simple manipulation tactics where they're getting tricked out of their positions and tricked out of their bags. The same thing happens in every single market. You're getting tricked out of your bags by people a hell of a lot richer than you. You're going to keep falling for the same tactic that's been happening since the 1700s? Or are you going to actually realize what's going on and position yourself wisely? It's like, listen, at the end of the day, everybody can do what they want to do, but what you have been doing your entire life has led to you being in a situation where you're still trying to change your life. why not try something that you would not normally try? Like having some balls, a lot of people. Like that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta try something different at some point. You've been trying your whole life to sit here and think that you smart. And clearly you not that damn smart because you still broke with the rest of us. So my logic is do something that you wouldn't do, because the shit that you would do is the reason that you're broke now. Like, why would you keep doing what you would do? Oh, I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I can do this. Like, they've been using the same trick since the 17th century, and a lot of people still ain't figured the shit out. Like, it's all part of the system to make you feel as though you're smart, as if you can outsmart the system and you can beat the system. It's like, bro, nah, just watch the system, study it, study how it plays, study the movements. You know how like you can analyze it, and this is how people break out of prisons. They learn the schedules and stuff that these people, all the stuff that they don't want you to see. You look hard enough and you can start seeing that. If it's something very obvious, like every single news outlet posting Blackrock is selling, who owns the media? Who Blackrock, for the longest, their name stayed out of the media. People barely knew who they were. Now they want everyone to see what they're doing. Why? Why did they suddenly change their strategy? Why are they so public now? Listen, just my thought. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna just leave it there. Let me know what y'all think, how y'all feel. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, share the video, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out, fam.